Hey, what up, nerds? Hello. Hey, Dagger, how's it going?
Tuesday.
Happy
Dagger,
Tuesday.
good to see you. And I need to resub to myself.
You're gonna resub?
I need to resub to myself.
Damn. Foddy, hello. How's it going, Foddy?
Hello, Foddy. Good to see you. It is Tuesday.
Congrats of making it past Monday.
Mondays are rough.
Happy to see you here on this fine Tuesday. Yeah, let's do some game deving. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty good. Just got home from work. Time to chill and nerd.
Nice.
You have like a custom font there. Are the fonts? Is this an April? Is this an April Fool's thing? The fonts are. What happened with the fonts?
You should have gotten a message somewhere saying if you want to deactivate those fonts.
Duval, yo, gotta mostly lurk while hacking on stuff, but good luck with the stream.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
Yeah, enjoy the lurk and good luck on the hacking.
Yeah. Wait, so this isn't this font situation. It is on purpose.
I believe that 7TV is doing that. I got a message to deactivate it. Maybe you didn't.
I didn't see. If I did, I didn't see it. I mean, I'm okay with it.
But yeah, guys, beware. It's April Fool's. Do not believe things on the internet. And you can continue not to believe me, as you've been doing, as per usual.
As per usual.
Right. Time for some game dev. There goes Maka.
Maga, I forgot to send myself your screenshot.
What's on the docket today? Nice.
Cuckoo, can you not? Can you be a good cuckoo?
Celine exploded the zombs, so I think I'll be looking at animating the zombies so they're not sliding around anymore. Hey Drac, hello. We're doing pretty good.
Hello.
How are you? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, because at the moment they're just sliding around. Exploding zombies, yeah.
Running around town.
But in between streams, I did work on this. I worked on this very rudimentary tool to help me with foliage. You may see that there's a lot of grass. I made this tool where basically I can generate foliage at the click of a button, and it kind of randomizes it in an area, and I can kind of play with a couple variables. Like if I wanted them more sparse, I could do something like this, and now they're further apart. If I want it denser, I do this. So yeah, it's not using the supposedly performant way of doing foliage with a multi-mesh, but you know, if it becomes an issue, I'll look at it again and go from there.
I like the optimism on the if, not when.
Yeah. True.
Nah, it'll be good.
Reinstalls Dying Light in the background. Yeah. When it comes to exploding zombies, that's a good one.
Zom.
I also like Dead Island. I did enjoy that game. The original one, anyway. But yeah, in game, it looks pretty cool. Definitely adds a lot to the look of the game. A little 3D illusion to the ground goes a long way. So that's cool.
That's cool.
Me too. That's where I got hooked. Dead Island, all of them. Then Dying Light. Nice. I've not played the latest Dying Light. I'm kind of waiting for that 80% off deal, you know.
80% off.
I'm in it for the long haul.
Holy.
I'm hunkering down for that mega sale. Yeah. Celine did a little change to the manor, trying out some materials, trying out some textures.
Yeah, just trying to see how things worked and testing some theoretical theories.
Yeah.
And they kind of worked. It worked like I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
I still, you know, I feel like I want to get everything in place before I decide how I want to texture the building, and first of all how, and second how much detail I'm gonna, you know, it's like how stylized is the building, you know, how much detail am I gonna draw into it, you know? That's kind of like, I kind of want to decide that after we have everything else together. It's, you know, I think it'll all come together eventually. So it's like you do a little bit here, a little bit, and then slowly it'll come together.
Will the doc be able to climb those stairs? I don't think so. The idea is that when you start the level, you'll come out like through the doors, and then it'll like play an animation going down the stairs, and then the level starts.
But like, for example, the peepos.
The peepos will run inside, so they will have to climb the stairs.
Yeah, as in like they won't clip up the stairs.
Yeah. But I think
because right now the dock clips, or you can't go in.
The dock won't be able to climb. You can't like leave the level, so we'll need to figure out the peepo climbing.
And the dock climbing too, if we're gonna have little bridges and things. Maybe. I'd love to avoid it, but if it's I'd love to avoid
if it's necessary, then
what about when we're like in a city and you gotta like go down to the subway or something, you know, like
excuse me? The elevation, yeah. Some height changes are inevitable. Yeah. The thing is, the game doesn't have gravity. At least as it works right now, there's no gravity. Everything is just locked to 0 height. So I just have to be careful how I do those elevation changes, basically.
I mean, I think it's definitely not something to look into anytime soon.
Yeah.
Hiro Mira, hello.
Hello.
Happy funny day. Happy funny day to you.
How's it going?
Definitely no funny business going on here.
No fun to be had here.
No fun. There ain't no fun.
Right. So Celine is going to be exploring some UI options today.
Yeah. Can I ask you to take a quick screenshot of like when your upgrade screen pops up now? Just on the mirror for reference.
You want this as a reference?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just so I see the information and kind of how you got it structured. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate. Much appreciate.
And yeah, I'm gonna try to make some zombies move. That's the plan. I mean, I think it's, it's going to be a little jank. Like, we don't have as much detail as we did for the dock running, but
You just
I just want him not to be sliding around.
Yeah, yeah. We just want one little step for these guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, dude. We're gonna do some stuff, right? It's not easy, you know.
What's that? Life?
UI.
Oh, true.
U to the I to the U to the I.
Okay. Entities. I did slices and then animation. Make a slices folder.
So you also have some really long heckin' names as well. Although we did say that we might.
Those aren't names.
No, but you know, we might have some heckin' long names.
We might.
But I think maybe we can take the Gwenga approach and just have little little scrolly bars for stuff.
I think for the description that's certainly possible.
Yeah.
For the name, I don't think so. But the names, we can keep the names reasonably under control. I'm sure.
And then yeah, the vibe is that you have the name of the upgrade, the description of the upgrade, and a select button. There could potentially be more information.
Yeah, there could be rarity.
Yeah.
Or no, rarity would. I don't know if it would like say uncommon, common, or if it would just be the color.
Or
I don't know.
Yeah, or if if you want to have categories as well. Like,
categories, yes. There's like the standard upgrade, which gives you passive, and then we have the tool and the utility as like your abilities.
Yeah.
So those will need their own either label or symbol.
Yeah.
Obviously the image. We talked about like we may end up with ranks again.
Yeah.
So like you would pick up an upgrade, so you get run faster level 1, and then you can get rank 2 and rank 3.
Yeah. Okay. I think getting the core vibe of it first, and then we can design the extras around it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna try a couple of different things, like very rough, like you say, like just trying to concept it.
Mm-hmm.
Just see what kind of looks good or bad or better.
Good or bad or better.
Good or bad or better. Langos. Quackity quack quack.
Hello.
How's it going? Welcome. And we're
iterate and it'll be fine. Yeah, gotta iterate.
We're gonna show 3 upgrades per thing, right? Just because it's a nice number.
We're gonna show 3 upgrades per thing. Honestly, kind of hard to say right now. So that would be an argument for the UI to be flexible in that aspect. It could be 2, it could be 3.
But it's not gonna be like 6, 7.
No.
That's what I mean.
No.
Like
I would say like 2 to 4.
I'll work with 4.
Right.
And then... Beep, 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 beep. Bardicky.
Bardicky, hello, hello.
Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello.
How's it going? Science, hello.
Science. Thank you for coming in. Ben, thank you for that fart.
Hey, Ben.
Bardicky, thank you for your fart as well.
Hope you had a great stream, Bardicky. Welcome on in.
Rude.
What were you up to today? Ben says I had a great stream too, thanks. Nice.
Awesome.
Hey, Clayman. Hello, hello. It was grand. Started publicly working on a new side project, which is an ant colony sim. Nice.
Ooh, let's go.
That's fun.
I'd be all over that.
Yeah, that sounds fun. What, you know, do you have like a genre? Like, you know, ant colony, it could be like RTS, it could be, what could it be?
Was that a maca
It could be like a more management thing where you're taking care of the ants. Think Fallout Shelter. Okay, okay.
Oh, dude, I love that.
Nice.
I played that game a lot when it came out.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Good stuff. Titan Robo Duck. Hello, hello.
Hello. Let's do
When you've been
maca tree.
frozed.
And I've been
And there's a
froze.
treat, yeah.
Okay. One thing at a time.
Doing cam.
No, she's gonna come over. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, the treats are everywhere.
Ay, ay, ay. It's a nice side project when I don't have the energy to work on my main project because RTS, and what even is scope? Yeah. Yeah. I hear ya. I feel like we're starting a pretty big project here as well. I'm sure we're gonna need that side project as well at some point.
We're doing Maca Cam because she's Bebe.
Hey Jacob. You wasted 36 seconds on the hat. It's okay, she'll probably wear it for the rest of stream. Thanks for the kind words on the plugin. Yeah, that looked awesome, Titan. Absolutely. That was really cool. Do you plan on using it for your own visual novel? Or chance?
Ben, thank you for that fart. Makuku consumed her food.
Nice.
Thank
Think
you
of
for
the treat.
the treats.
But yeah, I feel like if we end up working on this game for like, you know, year and a half, 2 years, then
We'll need a little break.
yeah, we'll need something.
For sure, Z's.
And we got plenty of ideas to play around with, so.
Yeah. Oh, this hat's such. Louise, I too was confused by the font when I got in today. I was like, what is going on here? What is this madness?
How's it going, Louise? Yeah, when I get the time to make one, I do plan on using it. Nice. That's great. You know, I've never been a visual novel kind of gamer, but I did try Nex's visual novel and I quite enjoyed the demo. So if you ever make something, feel free to share it. I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
The Comic Sans me.
The Comic Sans does all.
Doing good. Published a new prototype on itch. Working on expanding it bit by bit. Nice.
Amazing. Congrats. That's always exciting.
Yeah, I can't quite remember if you joined our Discord, but if you want to share a link to your itch, feel free to do that. Gonna get some food. All right, Bardaki. Enjoy. Thank you. Do that for sure. Nice. Okay. So we got legs, torso, head.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Exactly.
Sorry.
And like we have some parts. I'm gonna not regard this as the final part count. I'm just gonna do what we have here. And then once we're happy with things, we need to like lock down. Like you probably need to draw a couple of them and we'll need to lock down the parts that are available. And then once we lock those down, you have to design them within those constraints. So for example, here you have the hair and then like this goes on the back of the hair.
Yeah, so I have hair front and hair back.
Right. Maybe we do like hair back, hair front, but the 3 slices are exactly the same size. So you'll always be able to put something in the back and something in the front. Like if, I don't know, if you wanted to do a bow in front of the main hair as an accessory, you could put it on that layer. If you wanted to do a cap, you would do it on that layer. But yeah, then you have those 3 to work with. You can't have another one. Type of thing. Does that make sense?
Kind of. We'll need to go over it again when I'm drawing stuff, but
sure.
I'll try my best to keep that in mind.
Oh, Rod, hello.
Oh, Rod, welcome. Hello.
Yeah, because the animation will apply on the different parts, and then, you could have 10 different types of hair. They're going to be animated exactly the same. Okay, let's start with the head. What was that? Wear it.
Do it.
Which one?
All of them.
I'll do the frog too. All of them. No.
Yeah, no.
No. This is not allowed.
Yeah. You can do pizza on like one side on top of the frog.
Listen.
I will also pay.
Listen.
Now you gotta do it.
Hey.
He's refusing. Unbelievable. Cross down for a week. Wait, what's happening? Oh my god. Sorry.
You okay there?
Something happened.
Oh.
Titan Robodoc, thank you for that fart, and thank you for your earlier fart.
Link is in the Discords. Thank you, Louise. We'll check it out. It's gonna be 1,000,000 degrees. Yeah, I'm kind of already 1,000,000 degrees. I might have to change out of this jumper. Titan says, plan right now is to make some vids about it on YouTube, going over how it works and such. Then I need to add some more blocks to it, and after that, I can work on the visual novel. Nice. Yeah, that's great. Videos are great. Also, I didn't actually download the plugin, but having some sort of sample thing included in the plugin, you've probably done that already. That also helps. There's some weirdness to this, but it's okay for now, I suppose.
Weirdness to what?
Like, you see how here everything's fine, like the outline. And the head, there's like all sorts of weirdness happening.
What is happening there?
Like random colors.
I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. I don't know.
It definitely looks weird.
Juan, hello. How's it going?
Hello, Juanma.
Jaggies, yeah. Pre-multiplied alpha shenanigans. Yeah, the flux capacitor and that kind of stuff. You mean...
It looks fine here. That's a you problem.
Okay, great. You mean like a character and background people could use? I mean, like, you'd set up a dialogue as a... So, like, you'd do a scene with a dialogue in it with everything set up so that when people download the plugin, they could go to the demo scene, open that up, play the dialogue, and then inspect the nodes and whatnot to understand how you built it. And so they can, like, see the end result, see what they're trying to achieve. I find that sometimes helps. Okay. What else we need? We need eyeballs.
Lolan, thank you for that fart. That kind of scared me a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Hey, Lolan.
Upgrade name. Upgrade name.
Dee.
I mean, we don't know what fonts we're gonna use now, so.
Nose. I mean, can we call this a nose? It's like a nose hole.
Voldemort nose.
A nose slot.
A nose hole.
I mean, literally, could be a mismatch between the importer and the asset, but the pre-multiplied values of transparency of pixels. Pre-mult alpha. I mean, it changes it, yes. That does seem to help. Although it didn't get rid of it entirely. Is this the April Fool's joke? Is that you don't do April Fool's joke? Haha, I got you. I get it. It's not currently part of the plugin, but I could add an extra download link so people could get the sample that way. Yeah. Yeah, that also works. Yeah, Lisa, it reduced like the brightness of these weird colors, so it looks like it helped, but it's okay. I'll look at it in a bit. Where am I? do hair.
And makeup. Sorry.
What?
What?
Anyone seen any wild stuff for April Fools? Anything get you?
My friend got an email with like a massive like ad that's like 0% discount, and you're like, what? So she clicked it, and then it turned out that and then it's like, you know, April Fools, whatever. Actually, you can have 20% off everything except the line of items that she wanted.
Nice.
Excluding the one thing that people actually want to buy from this shop.
Perfect.
Classic, right? You can have it all. Oops.
Building a zombie out of zombie parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. And we got the mouth.
Sorry. Yes.
I saw a video from a guy that's an archaeologist. The video was about how the Bucky's chain was talking over the world. What? Sorry, I don't. Is there a reference somewhere in there that I don't get? Oh, that doesn't look right.
That is not right at all.
I think there's a possibility that when you're exporting these images, they're being compressed somehow.
Well, yeah, I am compressing them. Maybe I'm compressing them too much.
You shouldn't be compressing them
No,
at all.
I mean, when I say compressing, I just mean I'm resizing them and then just saving them in G.
But you see this, like the mouth sprite, the outlines like have different shades of black, so it makes like this line. I mean, realistically, that is not visible.
No,
so...
no, I know exactly. That's what I mean, because we are downsizing them. I can give you a higher res because I'm drawing them at 4K. I'm just resizing it to the size that we were working with.
Yeah, I know.
So that is quite literally 200 pixels. So unless it's vector, it's always gonna look like it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm only seeing it because I'm zooming in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Oh, here's a question. Does the skirt belong to the torso or to the legs?
Can it be its own entity? Bottoms? The dog doesn't have bottoms, but
the doc was like a singular shape.
Yeah, but like everyone else will have bottoms.
Everyone else will have bottoms.
Yeah. Unless we decide to make everyone's shirt extra long. The dog is bottomless.
Yeah. I'm afraid he is.
I got distracted. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something.
Bucky's gas station was taking over the world. Most of his content is him debunking dumb conspiracy content. April Fool's is him making his own conspiracy theory. I see. Did anyone hear about that pyramid stuff? That has to be all lies, right? The structures under the pyramids.
I mean, there
Anyone
are
hear about
structures under the pyramids, but they're probably used for very normal purposes.
Well, you know what I'm referring to, right? They weren't like... They were like gigantic structures.
Oh,
There are no normal purposes.
That one model that lady showed, yeah. Pretty wacky.
Yeah, I'm not sure ground penetrating radar can do that deep, can it? Yeah, I have no idea.
It sounds a bit extreme.
I just know it sounded like not true. It sounded like an early April Fool's.
People jumping to conclusions and, yeah, misinformation. Oh my goodness gracious.
Hilford Games!
Is that Hilford?
Hello!
With the raid? Oh my gosh. I'm over here in my frog hat. Hello.
Oh my god, Beegs!
Beegs! Hello!
13 months!
Thank you for the 13 months.
Wowza.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Beegs. Ponce, hello. Blysofly, hello. Folkish, hello. How's everyone doing? That's a lot of nerds. Hilford, I hope you had a fantastic raid.
Yeah.
I hope the game is going well. Hats are the reason we raided.
Excellent. The hats are working.
Well, hi. Hello. We are two nerds. We have hats.
We do. And we
yeah.
have a cat.
We do have a cat. She makes appearances sometimes.
Sometimes.
And we're making a game over here. In fact, it's funny that you came from Hilford's stream because we are actually doing a long gone clone. It's literally the same game, so you came to the right place. We got 2.5D. We got zombies. Oh, right now they're floating heads because I'm changing the sprites.
God! Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, that reminds me of that like Demon Slayer episode where it was like the head with the little like spider legs. Oh, that's a feature.
Make them hop towards you.
There should. I mean, no.
No, I'm afraid we can't have.
I take it back. I take
heads.
it back. I quickly take it back.
But yeah, basically same game, honestly. Actually, I wish Hilford would go faster because we're running out of things to copy. But yeah, hope you had a fantastic stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, we're working on this roguelike where you're the doc here and you're trying to save everyone. You have the cure, the zombie virus cure, and you're turning them back into humans and leading them to safety.
This is true.
And you know, it's very much a roguelike. You'll get a set of upgrades, improve your ability to deal with the zombies, and all that fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good one. We had fun. Nice. Yeah, I hope you're finding the progress with the game. Celine is currently working on some ideas for the UI.
Hey, you're spying on me.
That's looking cool.
This is idea number 1. Okay.
Yeah, we have this like comic booky style thing going on. Yeah. Looks amazing. Thank you, Folkish. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
It's getting there slowly. I hear you.
Slowly is the name of the game. You know. Can't
Or
rush
ask,
it.
will we add a zombie cat?
There will be a cat.
There'll definitely be a cat.
Talking about zombie cat.
This is an interesting idea. We will consider
It will be
this.
considered. Yes.
There might be a zombie maka. This is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have a cat, so you need a cat too. Yeah, 100%. I think Maka will be in every game we make ever.
Somehow she'll be in every game. Yeah, we'll find a way for sure.
Looks so much better than before. When you say before, do you mean like the prototype we had before, or do you mean like last week?
Like last week.
What are you comparing it to? There's a Mavis in Long Gone. Nice. That's cool.
I mean, that's the whole reason we make games, right?
Are they just chilling, or do you save them? Looking much better than the prototype. Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear. I just implemented the like grass, the foliage thing. We still need to continue to iterate on the actual texture of the ground, but just these little grass
It already
bits
helps.
add a lot.
Yeah.
Makes it look a lot more full. I mean, we have a ton to add here. Adding detail to this level is going to take forever. We save them. Nice. That's awesome. I'll have to stop by and check out Pixel Mavis. I was not here for a while, so it changed a lot. Yeah, for reference, the prototype that we made for this game looked like
It looks very
this.
different.
It looked like this.
Yeah.
That was pure 2D. I mean, still very proud. We did this for a game jam. Very proud with how it turned out. But yeah, we're turning it into this. And I'm currently building out this zombie so I can animate it, is the plan.
Oh. Sorry. Excuse me.
Has to be said, the art direction on this game is really coming together. Individual art is great, of course, but the art direction is really clean. Great work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Helford. It's so different for me to be able to basically art direct the project, and I mean, you know, of course you have a lot of input on this too, but from an asset creation perspective, it's you know, it's really different workflow, just trying to keep everything consistent, especially with HD graphics, because our previous game being pixel art and it was very simple and just like the one thing, you know, I think I wasn't paying as much attention as I do now. I feel like now everything I do, I'm like, wait, is this matching the vibe? Is this going, is this
Does
string?
this fit?
Does this even fit? Which is what, like, especially now that we're starting to build 3D models, and like I made that manor on Sunday, and we put in the manner, and like now looking at it with the initial test of the textures, I'm like, okay, how the heck am I gonna make this look like it fits the world and the vibe? You know, like it's such a different challenge, but it's exciting.
But it really means a lot to hear you say that,
Yeah.
Hilford, because you know you can immediately tell that you have a great eye.
Oh,
Not just because of your game, but your trailers, your devlogs. I can tell that you have a good eye for this stuff, so it means a lot. Thank you.
And thank you for that follow. I didn't quite catch the name. Do you have it on?
Yeah. Don't know if we said, but Folkish, thank you so much for the follow. And Software Tools said, looks great. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Ronnie, hello. Ronnie the zombie.
Oh, snap. That's awesome.
Hello. How topical.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, I need to get some arms in here.
Don't forget the legs. Sorry. Oh, there's gonna be so much to do when picking fonts, man. Like, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this now because these are just the random fonts that come with Procreate, but like I can't help but like at least try to get a vibe.
You're already doing it, but paintovers on screenshots keep things consistent too. But the comic book angle is coming through with the toning stuff. Just keep it up.
Thank you. Yeah. I think for me, my personal challenge is reining it in because I tend to do too much. I tend to like take things too far. So like,
yeah, like becomes too busy.
Yeah. So I mean, it's fine. You know, I gotta take it too far, but then I gotta rein it in.
Yeah.
And that's why you help so much with that. Sometimes you see one and you're like, whoa there. Relax.
Could you export the version you had 30 minutes ago?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Was that hydration? Lima,
oh, it was. Thank you, Lima. Wow, I've been here since November last year. Must have forgotten.
Whoa.
Well, come on in. You guys make a good team. I would like to think so, yeah.
I think we do, yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing all right.
We'll see. I mean, last game, Celine came up with it, with the premise. And it did better than we were expecting. And now this game...
This is your baby.
It's coming mostly from my brain. Yeah. So if it doesn't work out, I'm never designing again.
We gotta go with all my game ideas, which you keep going like, know about that.
Yep.
What was the one I had yesterday? Oh, like a wig maker.
A wig maker.
Like, I promise you, there's an audience for that. I promise. I would play it. Funny. Sabotage incoming. Not the sabotage.
Can never go wrong with zombies, though. True.
Right? Yeah.
Do love some zombies.
Yeah.
I guess you can never go wrong with zombies unless your Walking Dead season 34. You know? All right, grabbing some lunch. I'll be here for the lurk, though. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Enjoy lunch. I don't actually know how many seasons there are of Walking Dead, but I assume 34 is like the first half done.
Listen, we put a big dent in it. We watched like until season 9 or something, right?
Mm.
It was great to begin with. It like the first episode, like when it came out, that will forever be like a core memory of like just turning on the TV, like waiting for like, oh my god, The Walking Dead is premiering today.
Yeah.
Like that's a core memory.
Yeah, that season 1 was one of the best. One of the greats. Y'all's game is looking amazing. Thank you so much, Frozer.
Thank you. That's so kind.
Appreciate you.
Oh, I forgot about the big old select button. Oops. That's okay. We'll put a select button.
Okay, got a torso. So you're saying the bottoms would be their own thing. They're
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna attach them to the torso for now.
Boo. No, it's fine.
Like, because if they have pants, then they'll just be legs, right? Or will there be like a butt cheek section? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not sure yet, right?
Not
We'll
sure.
have to see what happens.
Yeah. Also,
Bernardo, hablas español también. Un poquito. Un poquito de
funny
español.
enough, yo soy la que habla español.
Butt cheek section, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we'll need one. Yeah, my name is definitely on that Latin realm. But Selene, actually.
Yeah. Actually, my name is Selene. It's
Yeah.
not Celine, but you know. I'm from Argentina.
I'll just make a bottoms for now.
Apple bottom jeans with the fur. Colombiano. Oh, nice. Bueno, gracias por visitar. Si quieres preguntar algo en español, no hay problema.
When you make this style of 2D art, does it need to be vector or will transparent PNG do? I mean, in terms of working with it in Godot, in the game engine, we're just doing PNGs.
Yeah, right now they're just PNGs. But also, like, yeah.
I've never actually worked with vector art.
The advantage of vector art is that you will maintain the crisp resolution no matter how much you zoom in, right? So, like, that's what we like vectors for, anything that's massive or tiny. Because, like, you see, like, with raster images like PNGs, the more you zoom in, the more you start to see the pixelation. So it doesn't really matter. It just depends on, I guess, first of all, what you're comfortable creating. Like, if you can draw, you don't have to draw, but like if you can create your art using like software that creates vectors, like Illustrator, or you said Affinity can do vectors as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then you could do that by all means.
Yeah, I've definitely never tried working directly with vector art in a game engine. You can probably do that, but I've never done that myself.
Yeah, you just have to find how that workflow works. And then because it's vector, I'm assuming you could probably get small file sizes somehow. There's probably some way to save it that's not going to be huge. But yeah, don't have experience with vector art for games, so I couldn't tell you. All the vector art I make is for print, so it doesn't matter in terms of optimization.
3D modeler. I love that. Thank you for the follow. Oh, that's nice.
I was gonna do a thing and I forgot the thing that I was gonna do.
Imagine forgetting the thing.
Imagine forgetting what you were gonna do. Do.
Yeah, I work mostly with vector, but I know that it's not really optimized directly. I mean, right. Yeah. Images is definitely the standard. But, you know, still, if you are comfortable working with vector, you can always export it as a PNG, right? And it still allows you to be able to export in any size. Whereas with, if you're drawing in raster, if you were drawing at a base resolution of like 300 by 300, for example, and then you realized, oh, actually, I want this image in 600 by 600, you're out of luck. You're gonna have to redraw that.
Yeah, and from the couple game jams that we've done where I've made stuff in Procreate, I found out the hard way that you probably do want to draw stuff if you're gonna go for raster in 4K, and then if you ever need it at that higher resolution, you got it, because that's how you drew it. And then you just save it, you just scale it, you just duplicate it, scale it down, save it, and you're fine. But yeah, that makes it hard to keep up with your stroke width, as I found out in our dwarf game. No, not the dwarf game, the pinball game.
Mm-hmm.
You saw how the outlines were inconsistent?
Yeah.
Because I was drawing like really high resolution stuff and then scaling it down, and then it didn't quite match up.
Right.
Yeah. Fun stuff. Mice.
Nice.
Hello.
How's it going, Mice?
Yeah, how are ya?
Oh.
Straight Macacam. Thank you for that fart.
Farted.
Oh, you got a big stretch. Oh,
David, hello. Good, you guys. Pretty good.
I usually just make the art in Illustrator, then raster it anyway, but I mean throwing vector EPS format directly into the engine.
Right. Yeah, I've never tested that myself. In fact, like generally speaking, when we're telling you things, it's our limited experience, right?
Yeah.
We don't have that much experience.
We can only tell you what we've done.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's the only way or even the right way.
True.
We could be doing things incredibly wrong, but we don't know.
We'll find out.
I feel like for me, like I can make informed guesses for stuff because I do have a lot of background with just files and resolutions and things and all that fun stuff from my job. But my job is mostly in print, so I need to kind of translate what I know for print and a little bit of digital to games, which some applies, most doesn't necessarily. So gotta fill some gaps. That's wrong. I don't want to be right. Yeah, Maka's being a little baby. He had some treats earlier. You know, it was a good day for him.
Okay. We have a zombie.
Whoa.
Now we gotta make them run. So cuddly, no violencia. Yes. Oh, she's so cute. She's been like bathing in her little cardboard bowl.
You sent me a little video.
Let me grab it. She did that again today. It was like,
Yeah. And then she did biscuits today too, like ultimate maca cuteness lately.
How do I do this? Download.
Yeah.
Just bathing upside down.
I would love to be as unbothered as that.
Yeah, that's a good life.
Achieve this state of just unbothered.
Cute. My game is a combo of 2D cartoon style and pixel art, so I'm just trying to find the right way before I start drawing and doing it wrong. Yeah, it's definitely worth investing a good amount of time on that experimental phase and finding the flow. Yeah.
Trust.
I feel like we're gonna be in that phase for quite a while until we're ready to commit to a style, you know, or to a way of doing things. We do have some ads rolling through. Unfortunately, we do have to run them so we don't get pre-rolls. But stick around. We'll be back.
We'll be right back after this not sponsored message.
Okay. How do I make this nerd run? Oh my god!
Catches me by surprise.
Beast Studios, hello!
Hello!
How's it going? Hope you had a great stream. Talk about zombies. I feel like we're starting this little zombie community here.
Right?
Got Beast Studios, got Hilfert, we got us. Who else is making zombies? Oh, they came in and got an ad. Oh no. Oh, hey Beast, I'm so sorry about the ad. Thank you so much for the raid. I was just saying we're getting this little zombie community going. Zombie game community. I love it.
It's so cool, right?
Hope you had a great stream.
It's about time zombies had
come
some
back.
time in the sun.
I have no idea where to start with this animation. Do I start with the legs? I don't know.
Do you?
A zombie will fit in my game. I guess I gotta do it. Do it, Jacob. Do it. Do it. My game is about a dead dog that comes back to life, so I guess that counts.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we can say that's a zombie dog. Sheesh.
Sheesh.
I've been trying to make up for a mistake I did, Unreal being Unreal Engine. So all my objects on the map have their rotation changed. Uh-oh. So I have to go all over my map and fix it. 2 hours to fix that. Oof.
Oh.
Ouchie.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah. Do you use source control? Like versioning? Or was it a mistake, like it has to be done? It's not about something. No, only backups. Oof. Gotta get on that. Gotta get on that version control. Is the best. I have a skeleton. That's just a really old zombie, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I see it. Okay. So the legs need to do like... They're going to do a shuffle, right? It's not going to be a full walk. They're going to be like... Goes back like this kind of motion.
I'm walking. We're sitting so poorly.
I need to actually go shuffle for a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. You can do it with your fingers too, so you go. Beast, thank you for that art.
Shovel or shuffle? Shuffle. I need to shuffle.
Look at this. I mean, it hasn't changed much from what you saw it like 10 minutes ago, but
yeah, that looks cool. Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do at the top.
Well, the big thing that's missing is the art. It has no art.
Yeah. It
needs to have a big juicy art to go along with it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, if above the name, almost like a card, but it's not a card. You could put an art in there, like a squarish.
Yeah, the idea is that we try different approaches. Like maybe this one can be more like a card.
Yeah.
With a thing and a stuff.
Maybe another variant would be like the art itself is contained in a thing, in a fancy thing with a border and your effects or whatever, and then the title and the description are like outside of it, floating. That would be another option.
Yeah. There's a lot of things, There's so many things.
I'm trying to make a game like the old Lion King for the SNES. Really hard platformer, but also got a ton of lore and humor. Nice. And you're combining... You said you were combining 2D cartoon style and pixel art. How do you envision that working? Is it like fully 2D? And you just have that mix, or is it kind of like us, like a 3D world with 2D assets? Or it was just so bad timing. I didn't notice the damage before 3 days later. Right. Oh my God, Louise!
Thank you for the prime.
Thank you.
Look at that Cassini. Cassini, go.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay. So leg right is here. No, this goes forward. Oh, this is going to be so strange.
I can't lose the cheese jam emote. Let's. It makes me so happy to know that there are many people out there that enjoy Cassini as much as I do. The legend. Jeff, thank you for that fart. And happy Tuesday.
Hey, Jeff.
Happy Tuesday farts.
Cheese jam. Okay, so we're gonna go drag it forward.
How's it going, guys? It's going good. We're doing stuff and we're doing some things. Oh!
What the heck?
What was even that?
Mice!
Mice!
It was out of order. Wait for it. Wait for it.
1 year of nerds. Oh my god. PRRRT PRRRT fart suit.
PRRR.
Thank you so much, Mice.
1 whole year. Oh,
That's incredible. Thank you.
thank you, Mice. It's honestly so good to have you. It's so good every time you come in and hang out.
Yeah. And we're doing good, Jeff. Hope you're doing well. Just game Devin.
Just James Devon. Dame Gavin. I always get it wrong.
A mistake won't happen again. Now knowing that it's possible that it can do so much damage, so I will be a lot more alert from now on. Fair. I'd still recommend looking into version control. It's a lifesaver for so many reasons. And I promise it's not that complicated. Oh! Legos! Thank you for the 100 biddies.
Langos, thank you so much for that fart. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Ronnie says stuff like buildings will be 3D, but made with Blockbench. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we shuffle forward, then we gotta shuffle back. So here, and then here, leg right goes forward, and leg left goes back. Pretty sus.
You need a dragging foot. Speaking from experience.
Why doesn't it loop right?
Hype train is at 69%. Nice. Ooh. Don't mind me.
Wait, I messed something up here clearly. Go forward and then back. What if I do that? I'll go back to the legs. I'm trying to make them, drag their foot, but it's hard to visualize it. I mean, if I just did that and play it.
I think your problem might be that you're trying to animate both legs at the same time. Whereas I think you might want to just get the cycle of one leg before you move on to the other leg.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Right.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Enjoy food, Beast. We were at 69 reviews on our game for so long.
We were.
And we were like, nice. But why won't it move? And I was like, nice.
But why won't it move?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. Now I need 420. We'll get there one day.
Gosh, that's a lot of reviews.
Trade in star. It's all good, Langos. We very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for the biddies.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
And Mize and Luis for the subs. Appreciate it.
Bruh.
Oh, don't ever feel like you need to join any hype train or
The
anything.
real country and two
please.
port joined hype trains.
It's okay. We're just happy to have you hang out.
Yeah. We appreciate it, but we never ask that of you. It's not why we're here. So. Okay. A little shuffling we'll have to do for now.
Olive should have a more ladylike zombie groan. My mortal enemies, icons.
Sting. That is interesante.
That is interesting. I wanna know what's interesting.
No.
too.
For gore.
Hiya. You need a special kind of nasal disorder to create the perfect zombie groan. Speaking from experience. The ones we've got on there at the moment, we recorded ourselves.
We did, yeah.
And we're pretty happy, you know? I think we sound pretty dead. I mean, pretty undead. I thought it was Minecraft sound. It really does give Minecraft vibes. Yeah.
Yeah. That was just making weird sounds at the microphone. We actually have a few more sounds that we need to bring in. What have I done?
Something new? Have you done?
What is happening with the zombies? What? Oh, you need some 3D cubes and your game will be complete. Yeah, yeah. Add a pickaxe. Cut off. I don't actually know what's happening. What?
What's happening?
What did I do? What the hell? QN, hello. Love to see solid progress. Thank you. Slow but
Thanks.
steady, you know?
Yeah.
Or the zombies again. It appears that is a possibility. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. Help.
What have you done to my zombies?
What? Tortoise. Hello. Fresh ones are the best. I mean, as zombies go, as pretty fresh.
Funky fresh. Ah. Listen, forgive the lack of imagination here. I'm just drawing a stopwatch to reflect cooldown as a very general example, okay?
I do not know what I did. This is very strange.
I can't even draw a circle.
What the heck? What? Are the alerts broken? What's happening?
What happened there?
I don't know. I got pizza. Red Cabin Games. Hello.
Hello there.
How's it going?
Welcome to today's stream.
Hope you had a great stream. What has happened to the alerts?
Also, Justin. Hello.
What?
Our alerts are not alerting.
They're just really delayed. They're coming. They're coming.
Is Godot causing everything to lag?
I hope not. Hope you had a great stream. Red Cabin, how's it going? I hope the game is going well. How's it going, Justin? I like the Pog. Red Cabin Pog. That's pretty good. Went well, nice. Okay, yeah, there it is.
It got there eventually.
Thank you for the raid. Streaming forced me to make some progress today after procrastinating for a couple days. Nice.
This is why we stream.
That is exactly why we stream.
Accountability.
I have broken things, and I don't know why.
When can we dine on zombie flesh as well? Why is Bernard having called to fine dining?
What?
What is going on here? What is this line of questioning?
I'm lurk for a bit. Hope all is well. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, thank you.
Body doubling is a great way to get stuff done. Body doubling? What is that? That makes me think of Severance. What have I done? What? Full bugs. Okay, so that's fine. Look at the little legs go.
That's already much better, you know, than watching them just be completely stiff.
Talked about Severance on my stream too. All loads lead to Severance.
It was a good show.
Yeah, very much enjoyed it, but I wish they would just end it. And I feel like they're gonna keep it going for 3 billion seasons, and I don't want to watch it anymore. I'm done. Enough. Let me move on. Having someone to hold you accountable, aka another body with you. Right. That, yeah, 100%. That does a lot. They confirmed it's a 5-season story. And we're going to the 3rd?
We are going to the 3rd.
We've watched 2? Oh my god.
We've watched, no.
Ain't no
yeah,
way.
No, we've watched 2, yeah.
Ain't no way I'm making it to season 5. Okay, so this works. This looks good. Sub viewport is chillin'. But then so sorry. The alerts are just breaking.
What happened? Did something
Tortoise
happen?
redeemed another Celine cam that didn't fire? Or is it just me? Or no? I don't know. Things are strange on our end. I don't know what's happening.
I think it's fine. I didn't know that the body doubling was an ADHD. But I definitely, I know it helps.
What?
For sure.
I am still confused.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What is the problem thou art encountering?
I'm changing this scene, which visually should have no impact, but it's breaking my sub viewport texture.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
I haven't. I will try this.
That would be hilarious if it fixed it.
Season 5 is in like 6 years if we're lucky. Ugh. Ugh.
He's disgusted.
Absolutely disgusting.
Disgusted with the thought.
Oh.
Did it work?
Yes.
Let's go. See?
Good old Godot. Just turn it off and on again. Wait. Wait, that didn't do anything.
Oh.
Wait, what?
So it didn't work?
It didn't work. But why? What's happening? So I'm here, but if I close this scene and I reopen it, it's here. Okay, clean the thing, reset the position, save, close, zombie. Huh. Oh, I know why. No, do I? Maybe I do. Yes, I do. The animation player reset was resetting it. Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, animation reset track. Resetting the reset. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. TK, hello.
TK, welcome. Hello, hello.
Does it feel good being right? I'm still on that journey. I think being right and software development are incompatible.
That's just not how it works.
Well, that's my experience anyway. Are the character shadows generated at runtime, or are they part of the sprites? They are generated at runtime through the lighting. Yeah. Yes, yes. Okay, so we have this weird shuffle thing.
What are you calling weird?
Now let's do the Now let's do the torso.
I think it's funny when I make you laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now, I am just kind of winging it, so bear with me.
No.
I wanted it to feel weird. I want some weird vibes. Just don't break it again. Yeah. Easy.
Right?
Easy.
I'm enjoying this.
The UIing.
I'm enjoying it because it's looking good. Except for the icon, it looks like garbage, but that's okay. Icons are a battle for another day. Ronnie, thank you so much for that wonderful fart. Oh, I just looked at what you're doing. Just going like.
I kind of wanted to make the animation like kind of funky. Like they don't move like you'd expect type of thing. Like their movements aren't fluid. They're kind of like shaky.
Right.
It's kind of hard to translate from what I have in my head, but
No, I get it.
so you'll need a lot of iterating.
Very clickery.
Yeah, like rapid movements
Yeah.
instead of smooth motion.
I feels, yeah.
Bullion, thank you so much for that follow.
Million.
Caffeine deprived zombie shuffle. Yes. Yeah, that's the vibe. Hey Bullion, how's it going? Fun fact, the thing that zombies eat brains is a myth. There are no brains left to eat. Burn. Pizza Man has complicated brain images. Hard to share. More news at 5.
More news at 5.
Brain is overheating with the pizza. I'm getting Plants vs Zombies crossbred with Don't Starve. I love that.
That's excellent. I love that you say that.
That is good.
What? What?
Oops.
Oh. Can I just do one of these?
Let's see how that looks in game.
No, it doesn't look like I want it. Fine.
I heard it from the other room and thought bullying followed. The bullion. High school all over again. Bullying has followed you.
No. No.
Man, this looks really good. Thank you.
Oh, I love it. Oh, dude, it looks sick.
Kind of works, right? I mean,
that's
think
great.
I think the legs are definitely not working, but
Sure, but
the arms and the head, like having those jerky movements, I think kind of works.
It's night and day. Again, it's like it's about the small improvements. Like
Yeah.
they were sliding 2 hours ago.
I also need to add some sort of randomization so that even when they spawn at the same time, they're not in sync. They look like synchronized swimmers.
And sing.
Yeah, we don't want them to be in sync.
Sorry. I apologize.
That's scarier than the zombies.
Okay, I'm ready to play. This is released tomorrow.
Soon. If they broke out and danced, that would be a riot.
Oh?
There are zombies in the ground.
In the ground. Oh! I mean, it makes sense. That's where they come from.
I see what you mean.
Get
Oh,
it?
I know why. I know why. I can fix.
Get it? Get what I meant? Did you get my joke?
Yes. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, Maka sneezed.
Maka did sneeze. That's crazy. Hey, Dustin. The zombies in the ground.
Okay.
Zombies in the ground is fine. It's when they pop up that you gotta worry about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just home.
But yeah, they're definitely a bit slidey. Okay, let's see if
The
it
zombs.
breaks. Yeah, they just stand there for a while. We'll need like a being turned into a zombie animation, but not bad. Illegal Slim Jims. Can y'all try a web game I made? I'm really proud of it. It's a sequel to Flappy Bird. Slim Jims, we don't, obviously, we're working on our project here, so we're not gonna stop to try your game. But if you wanna, say the name of it in chat, people can go look for it. But yeah, usually if we try a game, it's gonna be someone that has been part of our community. Okay, well, to make them not slidey, the legs would need to be faster. And maybe I also try making the legs with that jerky movement, because they're the only thing that's like smooth.
Look at me.
Hmm?
Look at me. Your leg.
Uh-huh.
So this is like, I guess, a refined version of what we had in the game jam.
Right.
It's still very much kind of like, looks kind of like a card.
Yeah.
Ignore the thing on the right.
Mhm.
But like,
Yeah, but yeah, generally speaking, like the shape and such, I do think looks quite cool.
so this is like option one.
Yeah. And we can even maybe like arrange it in a way where like there's parallax with the different elements and all that.
Yeah, and like I imagine things kind of like,
Yeah.
vibing.
Yeah.
And art can go out of the frames and stuff
Yeah.
like that if it has to.
Mm.
But and then on the top we can add things to denote the say the rank and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, any tags or symbols or whatever, we can find a place somewhere up top. Yeah.
So that's our V1 here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so in our prototype, we... Let me pull it up. In our prototype, we had this as our upgrade selection. Which we thought was cool. Like, and we were using we were using them as cards, and it would even make like a card sound when you hovered over it and stuff. But we don't want to convey to someone like coming across the game for the first time that this has like a deck or any like deck builder or card playing aspects to it, because it doesn't. But yeah, what Celine made is still an exploration of that making it look less like a card, but still retaining that same layout. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks a little bit less like a card. It still looks like a card. But
Yeah,
it's,
definitely less. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let the rigor mortis hit hard.
I like. It definitely looks much cooler.
Yeah. More edgy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Michelle making this look really nice. Thank you.
I'm so happy. It's gonna look so good in like 2 years from now.
2 years from now.
No, hopefully
Oh
not.
boy.
Hopefully just one.
It'd be great if we could do this in a year.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We're like a month and a half in.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Delayed gratification well played. No, it's exciting. It's exciting.
Makes sense. Is popular these days. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of roguelike deck builders out there. And, you know, obviously there's nothing in the messaging around the game that implies it has to do with cards. But we were leaning too heavily into it being a card. Even with like the sound design, there was like this paper card effect.
And then the UI at the bottom where you see the little cards kind of peeking out. At the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah, it
Like,
looks
that's
like a deck or a hand.
very like visual language, like the visual language of deck builders. You know,
Yeah.
that's very cueing that a bit too much. So
Yeah.
we do not want that. We do not want to mislead anyone.
We do not.
So yeah, I'm gonna try a couple different things, but I'm happy with this version.
Yeah. Is this like a survivor's game then? Yeah, I think that is for sure the biggest inspiration. Is something like what would be the closest? The closest I can think of is Potato, in the sense that it has a limited arena, and then you're like dealing with enemies. But our game, because there's no weapons in our game, like you are curing the zombies and then leading the nerds back to safety. It makes a pretty different dynamic on how you can upgrade your character. Basically, upgrades revolve around mobility or making the cure spread faster, or like upgrading the nerds here so that they don't get turned back as easily, stuff like that. So in terms of the upgrading of power, it feels really different. It's going to be a challenge as well, figuring out fun upgrades without being able to just, you know, increase projectiles, you know, AoE damage. Like, we're not going to have those kinds of things. So we're going to have to come up with other ideas to get around that design limitation. Yeah. But yeah, at its core, 100%, you'd call it a survivor's like, yeah.
I think some really good suggestions here. We have Make It Grapes, protagonist of Frankenstein scientist, or blueprints instead of cards, since it's sciencey. Just a thought. I like that blueprints idea. Actually, I think that could be something I could try.
Yeah.
Giving it more of a blueprint vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try that. That'll be one of the options.
Also, in terms of the art, we have to think about, like, are we going to be representing these upgrades on screen at all times? Or is it going to be the same? You, like, click a button and to check your current upgrades. So when you think of something like Slay the Spire, you know, you can see your relics at all times. You can't see your deck at all times, so you can't see your whole build. Yeah, like Binding of Isaac, you have all the upgrade icons you can see. What I'm trying to say is, if we go with like big full-featured art like that, then we can't put it on screen at all times, because it's like we're working to the presentation of it. If we work on the art as being more of an icon and it's not as prominent in this UI, then maybe it could be like on top of the screen at all times, and the player can see every upgrade they have with the icon. That would inform a completely different style of art for each upgrade.
I do still very much think this still looks very much like an icon. It's not super.
Oh yeah, no, it looks like an icon, but when you present it that big and then have to present it really small, there might be some clashes, is all I'm saying.
Probably have to be redrawn or like simplified, but the silhouette. The idea is, if you have a strong enough silhouette, you know, it doesn't need all the detail.
Yeah.
Once you reduce
But
it.
yeah, I think we'd want to avoid having to redraw it. It's 2 art per.
In the grand scheme of things, sure, yeah, it means more work for me, but I want to do whatever's gonna look the best, and if it means drawing stuff again, then drawing stuff again. It is, but I think it's a consideration gameplay wise as well. Like, sure, you play these kinds of games more than me, because I don't see a need to look at to have that at all times visible. The way I play, I never.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need to. No.
No, I think if there's just an easy way to bring it up, like if like you press tab, it brings a little panel to the side or something. You could quickly glance and then put it back.
Yeah.
Then that's probably fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or again, if you can bring it up when you pause, can we pause?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see it when you pause as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a decision that we'll have to make at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice game where you don't kill zombies, I personally approve. Currently, we have that as a rule, Ronnie. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no violence.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, the doc gets
hurt.
Gets smacked around, but there's no death. There's no dismemberment of zombies. Hopefully it works out. You know, we'll still have action. But there won't be like any blood or anything like that.
Yeah, we are very much aiming to keep this as family friendly as possible.
Yeah. You know, hopefully it works out. You know, there's definitely a timeline where we have a good game on our hands, and the design is pushing us to a more violent type of visual style. Like, we'll consider it. It's not like we'll say for sure there'll be no violence, but our current goal is to not have that. No AoE healing gas cloud. We'll definitely have that, Dustin. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna have like some sort of cure grenade, and I also really like the idea of some sort of gas or spray or something. Yeah.
Well, my idea for like the safe zones, I told you, like I wanted to have like some sort of like a sprinkler system that's like very subtly like kind of releasing some sort of particle that's like warding off the zombies from that area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some Axe body spray, and the zombies are like, oh, Because you can't call it Don't Die then.
Yeah, the name of the game is Reclaim the Living. That's what we landed on.
Yeah.
And before it was a longer name, it was called Dr. J. Ferret. That's our main character. Dr. J. Ferret reclaims the living. But whenever we were discussing the game, we didn't, you know,
Pick.
when you're saying it just in conversation, you want to shorten it. For example, our previous game is called Super Cat Cafe Sandwich Rush. But we'd always call it Super Cat Cafe.
Yeah.
Right? That was it. So with this one, we couldn't decide what to call it. Is it Dr. J. Ferret? Is it Reclaiming the Living? Like, it was always confusing. So we changed the name to Reclaim the Living. Nice and short. RTL. Can even do an acronym. I like it.
Yeah.
Cobain said, Soulstone Survivors has the icons in the bottom left corner, and if you hit escape, you can mouse over them to see what they are, but it can get a bit clunky when you have a lot of upgrades. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's some games that have it always present in the UI, and it makes sense, because something like Slay the Spire, for example, having your relics on screen at all times is useful, because it's a turn-based game, and you're actively, when you're deciding what card to play, you're looking at your relics and seeing your synergies. In an action, like a more fast-paced game, you don't really have the time to constantly go back and forth, so it's not as useful, unless it's like, if it's an effect that significantly changes your build, or wants you to play differently, then you kind of want to tell the player, hey, remember you have this upgrade, so when this happens, you know, you're gonna get this boost or something. You kind of want them to be aware of that at all times. We'll experiment with it. Doc B Nerd as an homage to you, Bernard. Doc B Nerd. Zote, hello. What's up?
Hello.
An April Fool stream, yeah, that's right. That is right. Znerd, simply referring to herd, nerd and zombie, in a nerdy, subtle manner. Z-nerd. Znerd.
Znerd.
Zerd. And yeah, a big part of the game that we've yet to implement is zombie upgrades. So in our prototype, which, by the way, if anyone's interested, if anyone watching wants to try out at least the prototype of this game, you can head over to that link there in chat on itch. That's where this game started. We made it for a game jam last year, and it's fully playable. Like the core gameplay loop is kind of there. Obviously, we want to improve it a lot, but you can get a feel for it. And a big feature is the zombies also get an upgrade. So it's a roguelike where, you know, you're leveling up and picking your own upgrades as per usual, but every once in a while the zombie virus mutates and you get to pick an upgrade for your enemies.
Yes.
You get to pick your poison.
Oh my god.
And we're hoping to like spice things up with that as well. it might be that sometimes you're picking a specific upgrade for your enemy because it gives you access to a certain resource. For example, we want to have special zombies that reward you with different things. So like maybe there's a zombie that's like a scientist zombie and they have ranged attacks. But if you cure them and save them, you now have access to a scientist that you can do something like in your base. Now that you have another scientist, it'll unlock some other thing. So even though you hate going up against them, you would pick it because you want access to that resource. Or you could pick the one that you think is easier if you're just trying to make it further into the run. Perfect streamer integration. That's a good shout. That's true. That is true.
What is? Sorry, I wasn't entirely.
Twitch integration where you can leave the zombie selection up to chat.
Ah. That's actually a good idea, yeah.
That is a good shout. It can be done with chat too. You don't need to get fancy. Like if you have your Twitch integration set up, it would just say under it like type 1 in chat, type 2 in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. QN picks 4-wheel drive.
That's pretty fun. Because you could really mess people up, like, in a funny way.
Yeah. Obviously, the challenge with this system is that you have to balance it really well.
Yeah.
Again, either behind these upgrades, there's some sort of resource where the player is not just picking the easiest one, they're picking the one that has the resource that they want, or they have to be just really well balanced, where the player thinks they're picking the easiest one, but that's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
That's going to be a challenge for sure. Okay, let me try and change this leggy animation. So first has to go up. Let's do jerky movements.
Wait.
What the heck?
Holy heck, Tempting.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
Hello and good night, I guess. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Oh, Tempting, that's so kind of you. Thank you. I hope you have an awesome rest of your week.
Oh my god, thank you. Have a good one. What a drive-by.
What a absolute drive-by
What the heck?
by Tempting there.
Evolving Tofu got a sub.
Evolving Tofu.
Love
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you, Temptic.
Oh, that's so good.
I feel like I gotta adjust those alert sounds. My goodness.
That did give me a little bit of a scare. I was
It's just a smidge too loud.
I was just hanging out here doing my little arrows. When all of a sudden,
Boom.
boom!
Okay, let's do like one of these. Key. Key.
Okay. Second vibes. I like that too. I'm gonna have such a hard time choosing once I make like a bunch more. I'm not gonna know which one to pick.
And this one goes forward. I wonder if I'm gonna need like. Oh no, that'd be crazy. Like the speed of the zombie might have to actually change to match the whole like dragging of the feet. Like when you're dragging your foot, you're not moving at a constant speed. You move and then you stop where the feet is dragging back up. Then you move, then you stop, and then you drag the feet. So I would need to actually tie that in with the movement of the character.
That sounds like a lot.
It sounds like a lot. Sounds like a terrible idea, is what that sounds like.
I mean a slightly different version. I need to enter temporary grounded zombie state, loving the progress process and nerdiness.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy your slumber. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call it pretty soon.
Yes.
Too, right? Because it's a work night.
It is.
But honestly, for a cheeky Tuesday stream, I think we took some steps. Literally, you took some steps. I'm loving it.
Okay, I think that's better already. It's just slidey because they're moving too fast. Like their feet are not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I made them super slow.
Yeah.
So if I just went.
Julian says, "Great stream, y'all. Glad I found you guys." Oh, I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy that you're enjoying it. I mean, yeah, we will be back this weekend.
Yeah, we usually stream. Oh, you can check the stream schedule. But we usually stream weekends, and Tuesdays.
This is true.
And yeah, for the actual times, you'll need to check your local time.
Gotta head out. Gonna go try and call the Sandman. Yeah, I think we're all needing to start to wind down and get ready for sleeps. Yeah,
It's
thank
about
you.
that time.
Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, so just making them really slow like this, you can see how now the feet feel like they're more representative of the movement.
That feels good.
Yeah. But it's like you either find an animation where you don't really have that, like regardless of the speed, it still feels about right. Or you're in trouble because now your animation is directly tied to the speed and the speed has gameplay implications. So you definitely don't want to set your speed based on the animation.
No.
So We'll find some middle ground. Speed. Momentum.
Look at me. I made a slightly different
Ooh.
version.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you'll have to see them on my iPad later. A lot of the detail gets lost.
Sure.
But yeah,
That looks sweet though.
with some more color.
Yeah. I do like the color. Yeah, and I kind of imagine that, you know, that would be like your common upgrade.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like that. But then as you get into the rares and the legendaries, now it kind of starts moving away from an icon into, like, you know, a legendary,
Yeah.
you
and
know,
like, to
crazy
be honest,
tech upgrade with more color.
At one point, I even imagined, like, I don't know. I'm gonna write WoW just because it's the only thing I can think of. But like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine, like, maybe there's an instance where like you could even have some like comic style, you know, text that comes out.
Yeah. Like on the fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that like actually pops out and it's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Science.
Science. You know, like, it kind of come out like that.
I love
think
it.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I love it.
I think I like the color.
Mm-hmm.
I like the color.
Yeah. Color is good.
Yeah.
And you can convey information with color, which is good.
Yeah, like the green can be, like you say, the basic. Like, we could use like red. I don't know, reds, yellows. You name it.
Yeah. Yeah, either they convey the rarity, or they convey the type of upgrade that it is, or, you know, like if you use an icon for the rarity, then you could use the color for the type of upgrade, or vice versa. You could switch it around as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow. And I can even go like this.
All right.
Okay.
Good day.
Good day.
Good progress.
Good day, mate.
Look at these nerds.
I am so happy with that. You're killing it with the animations.
Kind of starting to look like a game just by adding animations.
Yeah. Dang it, it's the polish really is what starts to tie it together.
Yeah.
It?
Maybe I should do these nerds next.
Yeah. That's that's the sketch still. That's not even the one I drew.
Good stuff.
Huge.
I'm gonna commit that. Added zombie run animation. Boom.
Bomba.
Bomba. Love it.
Yeah, I think these cards UI. Hey, what at the end, whatever we decide to make, I probably will make them in Illustrator. It's just so I can have more control, and again, just so I can make them vector. Maybe not necessarily the icon itself, but like the UI elements.
Mm-hmm.
So they can be crisp. And then I can control the halftone textures better, because right now I have the one brush and I have to manually resize the texture, and it sometimes starts to look blurry and pixelated. Not really nice. So if I do it in Illustrator, I'll have way more control.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a concept, I think looking mighty fun.
Very nice.
Very good.
All right. I think it's Seto Sunday.
Seto Sunday.
Wait, it's not Sunday. What am I talking about? It's Seto Tuesday.
You can say Seto Sunday, April Fools.
Okay. That's a good shout.
Yeah,
That's a good shout.
everyone try to convince Seto that it's Sunday.
We never have a raid message, but today we do. It's Seto Sunday. We're just gonna go in. We're gonna shout Seto Sunday. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're taking over to Setolix, which is a beautiful stream. Very good vibes. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Oh, look who came to say goodbye.
And as always, it means a lot that you hang out with us here. Give us motivation to keep going, keep working on our projects.
Oh, she doesn't want to stay. But she's purring. So does she want to stay or does she want to go?
She wants treats. The answer is always she wants treats.
Oh, because there were treats on my desk. Alright guys, we'll be back on Saturday with some more game dev, with some more zombies.
It's getting exciting.
And some more Makuku. She gets a little free treat. Seto Sunday!
Seto Sundays! Alright, nerds. Catch you later. Have a great week. Bye!
Mistakes. Here's a little reminder. I'll be the one to decide what sucks.
Yo, what's up, two nerdy nerds?
Spray incoming.
You just missed utterly getting timed out by the bot. You just missed it by a nanosecond. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining.
You caught me dreaming.
I hope you had a wonderful stream with the two nerdy nerds.
As for my favorite drink for a special
Sorry, my
moment,
son's talking a lot right now.
I don't consume beverages like you fleshy beings do. But if I could,
Fleshy
I'd
beings?
something